Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Boy Detectives Presents. I'm Anthony Zonfrelli.
And I'm Will in Antwerp, coming at you from the side of my desk.
Excellent, Will. So, what's the deal with the angle? Are you just going to be extremely chill this week?
Yeah, I just felt like mixing it up, coming at you guys from another area. And then now you can see the shelving unit in my kitchen, which I hope you all appreciate.
That's wonderful. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with technical disadvantages for the week.
Absolutely not.
It's purely aesthetic.
I just like leaning.
Very nice. Let's see. So last week we had the Office draft, which was a fun one. And I don't just say that because my team absolutely kicked ass.
It was a good team. Begrudgingly, I'll admit you actually deserved to win this week.
Thank you. I know it was a good team when you have readily admitted that this week. I did submit a gloat video. Matt, do you have the? So this week the Boy Detectives draft was the Office themed. I won, and Will is not taking it very well. That was fun.
Yeah,
I definitely didn't just show up to my work meeting this morning on Zoom with the Office background by accident.
I mean, you should just keep that around all the time. But yeah, I'm back from anger management training, and feeling good. Hands finally recovered.
Well, that's good. That's perfect because this week we have the guitarist draft. And to help us draft guitarists, please welcome Arthur Berman and Kenny Gray. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going tonight? Welcome to the show, guys. Well, we're immediately upstaged. Clearly very much out of our depth here.
I'm in my depth. I'm good. I don't need a guitar.
Yeah, you can go to a party with just yourself. I have to bring this in order to feel like I'm included or appropriate to be there.
Good thing you guys have them because much like the One Hit Wonders draft we did, we are not allowed to play any of the songs that we pick or guitarists that we pick. So all of the sound is going to have to be provided by us. So hopefully you guys are up for the challenge. Arthur, what's your experience playing guitar?
I've been playing for a while. It started just after 8th grade when I was super into Guitar Hero 3, and then realized I should just be spending this time doing an actual skill. And then, but within the next 5 years or so, I felt like I was pretty good at it. So that's my kind of background with the instrument.
That's great. I am expert on Guitar Hero, and it does not translate one for one. I'll tell you that much. Kenny, how about you?
Yeah, my dad is a guitar player. He played in Boston in the 70s. I mean, he still plays, but he played in a band for a long time. And yeah, I started taking lessons when I was 11. And I remember thinking that was late as a child. And now as I look back at it, I'm like, oh no, I started pretty young. Yeah. I played in a band for a long time, and now I just kind of make music in my basement for stuff. But guitar is my primary instrument, so I've been playing it for a long time.
Sweet. And I know you have a show on this channel in which you make music. If you'd like to plug that right now.
That show is currently on hiatus, but I make fun comedy music with my friend Will. We're at Killjay. We made a Christmas album. We made a song where we rap as bumblebees. We have TikToks, so you can check that out. Type in Killjay, KILLJAY, in Spotify. And that'll lead you to some good stuff.
I am a genuine fan of the Killjay Bug series. Can't recommend it enough.
We put too much time
particularly the bees and the ants.
We put way too much time into 4 of them, and now we're retired.
We'll go back and check out the bees and ants especially.
Could we get a dramatic flair on the guitar, Arthur, as we switch over to the introduction of the teams?
Yeah, let's see what I can do. Maybe a...
Beautiful. Oh my God.
This is my chef's kiss for how beautiful that was.
Sweet. All right, Will, do you want to tell us about your coach and team name?
Yeah.
We went with fictional guitarists for coaches.
That's right. So my team name is Les Paul Tagliabue. Pretty deep cut, for those of you not in the know of the history of NFL commissioners, but Paul Tagliabue used to run the league in like the 80s and 90s. To be honest, I kind of got fixated on the Les Paul aspect of the pun, and there's just not that many Pauls that played in the NFL. Kind of surprising, but it is what it is. And as coach, we got my main man, Ernesto de la Cruz, from the my favorite Pixar movie, Coco. I know
Great
some
pick.
people like, why when you go with Hector, he was the talent. I like the ruthlessness of Ernesto de la Cruz, and that's exactly what I want in a head coach.
He's got a real Gruden vibe, I think.
Belichick.
Perhaps. Arthur, how about your team?
So we're going to be the Cleveland Brown Sound, named after the incredible Eddie Van Halen guitar tone. And our coach is the Coma Doof Warrior from Mad Max Fury Road. My thinking there is I want someone with experience inspiring a very loosely fit band of warriors to all be on task, on mission, and with one sole purpose. And he just seems like he's uniquely well-suited to the task, so I'm into it.
I'm good. Not the first time we've had the Coma Doof Warrior as a coach. Also the Vehicles draft, I believe he was David Thomas's coach.
Well, I'm in good company then.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ariel in the chat. That movie did rock.
Oh, Coco,
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, great pick.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Mad Max.
No, I guarantee you she's talking about Coco. That was that comment was from several minutes ago, I think.
Well, good too.
Knowing what I know about Ariel, that was definitely about Coco. Kenny, how about your team?
Yeah, so the name is Fret Not, and of course that comes from the frets on the guitar. And fret not just because, don't worry, we got this. It's it's a belief system as far as it goes. Don't worry about it. It's the team name that lets you know, are we gonna do well this week? Hey, don't worry about it. And the coach is Nigel Tufnell, who is the guitar player from the film Spinal Tap. And Spinal Tap, huge in the 70s in this fake Christopher Guest world, but then real low in the late 70s. So Nigel knows what it takes to rock on top, but he also knows what it takes to be an underdog and scrape your way. So he's able to coach a team of all styles and all success levels.
I thought that was a wonderful pick.
And he goes to 11.
Of course,
that's right.
License plate.
And my team is Pick Six String, and we're coached by none other than Ziggy Stardust. I know this is kind of cheating, I guess, because it's half real and half fictional, but it's definitely a character. I just wanted someone with experience and, playing with others. And, who best than someone who's played guitar with spiders from Mars? I don't think you're going to get more exotic than that. I think he can handle coaching pretty much anyone I draft here. Matt, okay, good. You're there. Let us do the 100-yard dash determined draft order here.
Can we get some background sound?
Yeah.
Take it, Kenny.
Oh, hell yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Will and Arthur has an early lead.
Oh, here we go.
What the hell?
Oh.
Will, let's go.
This is the slowest and last place anyone's ever come. Okay.
I will say, I think your internet may be part of the problem there.
No. All right.
We were wondering, we were like, Anthony, your internet seems to be pretty choppy. Is there any reason why? What's wrong with your connection? Because we only live 100 yards down the road from each other. And he's like, I don't know. It's just me, my girlfriend, and then the whole neighboring unit upstairs that share one router.
That'll get you.
Yes.
First overall pick, was not prepared for this. Already living.
Oh my God. Okay.
Huge power.
Too much. I don't want the power. I like the freedom or even the responsibility. Let's. Oh my God. Okay. I am going to start off with not the prototypical build I think you would think of with a quarterback, but I want him to be the face of my franchise because I just think he radiates such like a raw sexual energy that there's absolutely no competition. And I'm going to take Prince number one.
No!
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is he like 5'3", maybe 104 pounds soaking wet? Yes, he is. I don't care. You saw him in the Chappelle Show basketball game. He's got moves. And like I said, he just exudes an energy beyond words that magnates throughout the whole team is going to inspire everyone.
Yeah, I had him at kicker, so this is a real
I did as
real
well.
shift.
No, really?
Yeah.
Really? See, I had him first overall at QB as well.
Huh.
We're
You
doing
two
this
are better
for-
at football, so that's maybe a bad sign for my team.
Especially because of this throw right here. It was just like, who else could make this throw into nowhere? The guitar disappears into the abyss.
I mean, he's definitely got a kicker build. I'll give you guys that. But it's more about the energy and the feel and the inspiration for me. He's too strong in personality to be a kicker.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, you don't have to sell me.
All right, let's keep it moving.
All right, I'm going to jump in with a quarterback pick. I'm going to go straight down the middle, all American, about as bog standard as you can get. I'm going to draft Bruce Springsteen at quarterback.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
All right.
Wow. Nobody's got anything to say on Bruce.
I have no further justification there. If you have questions, I'll answer them.
Yeah, okay. The QB is the boss. I see that. He was much lower on my board.
He wasn't even on my board, I'll be honest.
Hey.
I'm just not a Bruce guy. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Oh, does this preclude the E Street Band from being taken later as a defense?
Absolutely.
It sure does.
Time
Well then.
to rethink everything, Anthony.
I'm not sure why you picked the E Street
Yeah.
Band as a defense at all.
Honestly, it was just raw numbers.
Can't argue with that.
All right. Well, there's some other big bands I'm sure you can latch on to.
I'll figure it out.
The boss, number 2 overall, he's already got the nickname coming in, which is useful.
Yep, for sure. Hi, Kenny.
All right, so I was flipping back and forth here, but I think I got to go with my heart of I think I got to go with my heart of it's a little more new school. It's a little bit more for the kids, but I'm looking for someone who can be the face of the operation, but also innovate. My QB is Jack White.
Ooh.
Ow.
Early. I like it.
Love it.
Yeah.
You know, Jack White is more than just a guitar player. Jack White's got the whole vision. You know, Jack White's also designing the uniforms. Jack White's also designing the stadium. We're having a great time, but also the basics are down. Can shred, you know?
And you know for sure he's a team player.
Team player.
I heard when you go to the Jack White concert, you have to put your phone in a little pouch so that you just have to be present with him and his guitar.
Oh, doesn't that sound like a dream?
I love it. I can't wait.
All right. Next back here, I'm ecstatic. My number 2 pick is still on the board, and I'm just gonna go Jimi Hendrix at QB.
Oh, that was my other pick.
Yeah, I felt like he was probably high on everyone else's board. But I have to tag him out. It's lefty, so kind of a Tua Steve Young type feel. But I think he's just got that effortless kind of showmanship that I want in a QB.
Well said, Anthony. Robot Anthony.
Can't disagree with anything you just said.
Nope, beautiful.
Son of a bitch.
Matt, I've got the draft board up if you want to boot Anthony out.
Yeah, send me out.
There we go. Oh, man, it's actually Anthony's pick again.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to skip him. Kenny, you go.
Okay.
This is a punishment for him having bad internet.
All right. So, so what am I drafting next? Anything?
You can draft anything you want as long as what do you take Jack as? Your QB?
Yeah, Jack is my QB.
Yeah, just don't take a QB.
Okay. So for my running back, I'm looking for someone that when you someone that's not the show stealer, right? Someone that when you hand it to them, they go, right? That's their whole job.
Right.
But they dress to impress. They're there for it. For running back, I'm sorry, Arthur, but I'm taking Mr. Eddie Van Halen all the way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Someone who just, you hand it to him and it's speed and class all the way to the finish line.
It's a good pick. He may be the inspiration for my team name. He's not on my board.
Oof.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
He doesn't really stick out to me as being the best of any of these categories. And that's not to say that he's not. Like, your rationale here makes a lot of sense. But, for me, I've got other running backs I'm excited to reveal in my pick coming up.
Oh, that's a great tease for something that's going to take place in about 14 seconds.
Better believe it.
As a Van myself, I gotta give it up for my fellow Dutchman.
Huge. My mom's maiden name is Von Krushka, so.
Yeah, we're all in a club together. It's an unspoken club, but we all root for each other and appreciate each other out in the real world. All right, Arthur.
So, diving in. For running back, I'm taking James Hetfield from Metallica.
Oh, solid.
And that's exactly why. I'm looking for a solid guy, good athleticism. I've seen the documentaries where he's working out backstage before he goes on stage just so that he looks more physical when he's actually out there playing guitar. I don't know how he does it. I'm glad he does it because he makes a great fit for running back.
Can you give us like a little taste of, Enter Sandman or...
Yeah, I could do Enter Sandman. Let's see. It's been a while since I've played any of that, but like a... Something like that. I don't know. Can you hear that? It's a little low on my end, so it's hard to say.
I can hear it.
Okay.
That's them too, yeah?
Yeah, sure is.
There you go. Understated, but it's building towards something. That's what you want. A running back that's he's gonna start off. You're gonna underestimate him, but then before you know, he's running down your throats.
The dream.
All right. Anthony actually sent me his pick, but we skipped over his turn, so who cares?
Wow.
Incredible.
I might take it just to piss him off. No, I'm not going to, but I am going to take at wide receiver. Bless you, Laura. Slash.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. I quite frankly, I thought he was going to be a consensus first round pick, and I feel very lucky to have gotten him at the end of the second round. Part of that obviously being that we skipped Anthony in the second round, but great size, even better height when you can factor in the hat. Been doing it forever, and I feel like running wide receivers do like a slash play a lot. They're slashing across the field.
If the hat is important, why not go with Buckethead?
Wow. Let's not mention Buckethead until let's not.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be.
No spoilers. I was worried that the face mask aspect of Buckethead would impair his vision on the field.
Fair.
But not to dissuade anyone from taking it in the future.
Slash, a pick that I think Slash weirdly is not as popular amongst guitar players as he is amongst the general public.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. He's a good guitar player.
Definitely one of the best.
He's kind of got an iconic like name and vibe about him, right? Maybe that's part of it. They feel like he's hamming it up a little bit as opposed to, really being a part of the music.
Yeah. Now I see Exploding Lobster in the chat asks the great question: do we pick bassists for the defense? I think we landed on full bands for the defense.
It is full bands on the defense.
Okay.
Laura, 3 people in the chat also said bless you.
I also see that this is a weirdly polite episode. Am I supposed to be saying fuck you a lot more?
I'm going to be honest. If that's a request, I'm not going to do it.
It's because Anthony was gone. There's a good vibe with me.
No.
Corner. Oh, he's back.
How dare you?
Sorry,
Is this at all better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah, seems like
All right, great. Well, the 10-year-old Mac wins again.
Oh.
Can I make my second round pick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when it's your turn in the third.
No,
absolutely. Anthony's gone through enough.
You get to have 3 picks in a row at the end of this round.
This is bullshit. I put my pick in the chat.
I know, but I'm not going to take him out of respect. Okay, this is definitely a little bit of a reach, but it's I'm following my heart as Kenny did earlier. At tight end, I'm going to take Jerry Garcia. Now, I know he's not the best guitarist. I know he's not in the best shape, but I love the Grateful Dead, and more importantly, I love his ice cream. It's my favorite ice cream in the whole world.
Huh.
and I would not feel right if I didn't have Jerry Garcia on my team.
It
Fair
does
enough.
make me really happy to see some Jerry Garcia love happening on this board.
Oh, come on. Yeah, we don't have to be so serious about all of this, Fret not.
Okay.
Was I supposed to consider the physical health of these guitar players? I think a lot of them have severe drug problems.
I will say, it was very hard for me to make this board because in my head I just want people that make good music, but most of them are just not going to do well on a football field. Fortunately, for my tight end pick, I've got someone who I think brings it on both counts. For tight end, I'm drafting Dick Dale.
Whoa.
Famous surf guitarist,
Yeah.
incredible physicality, incredible musicianship. I think he brings a lot to the table, not to mention the respect of so many other guitarists that have come since.
Surf, baby.
Anthony, you bring that up? I'm kind of locked into one tab right now with my screen share.
What am I bringing up?
Dick Dale's physical build. Arthur alluded.
Here, I can bring that up too if we don't have it.
Let's see it. I just want to check his bod.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I lost access to a second screen when I brought out the circa 2011 Mac.
Yeah, how's this guy for you?
Oh my god, yeah.
Damn,
He
yeah.
looks like who's the coach of LSU, Anthony?
Who is it now?
Coach O. Coach Orgeron.
Oh, yeah, shit, he does. Oh my god.
Iconic.
Shit. Dick Dale, honestly, he's probably the same age and everything.
Damn.
They were probably pals.
Arthur, there's levels to this pick you didn't even know.
I feel like this guy just does a lot of work, and I'm really glad to have him on my team.
I can see Dick Dale like eating a Burger King like sloppily in a minivan. I can really see it.
Too right.
That's a tight end, right? If any player on the field, that's the tight end.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna take my screen back then.
Let's bring it back to the draft board, everybody. And Kenny.
All right. For wide receiver, no. I'm gonna follow my heart. For tight end here, we're talking someone who's got the stank, the vibe, the build, someone who just powers through. And I'm taking Joan Jett.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
Yes, someone who's just like, all black, been at it for a long time, just plays riffs that crush. Man, Joan Jett rules.
Absolutely. Don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with your tight end. That's what you want.
That's great.
Imagine Joan Jett making eye contact with you, like giving like a little kissy face and then a middle finger. Oh,
I'd leave the field. I wouldn't be able to handle that.
I'd piss my pants like a little bitch. Okay,
All right.
Anthony. You
Back to me? All right.
Second round pick, your third round pick, and your fourth round pick.
Here we go. All right. I'm going to need help justifying all of these. All right. As my second pick, I'm going to go wide receiver, and I'm going to go with Tom Morello. He's innovative. One could argue he's kind of a gadget player. But, he's kind of metal. He's kind of hip hop. I think I'm on both of that in my wide receiver. And big shout out to Nick Stafilillo, who got me into Rage Against the Machine when I was 16 years old.
I can actually play a little bit of Rage Against the Machine for you guys right now as a preview.
Can you?
Wow, 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 wow. Come with it now.
Nice.
Thank
There
you.
go. Yeah.
Beautiful. Tom Morello, that was kind of a heart pick for me, especially because of Guitar Hero. It was either 2 or 3 where you got to battle Tom Morello. As Arthur can probably attest.
That's Guitar Hero 3, all right.
Guitar Hero 3, there it is. Okay. All right. Van Halen was gone. He was a running back because he's fast as hell. Slash is gone. Fuck, he was my tight end because he's kind of thick now. All right.
I'm drafting back then slash.
You're drafting back then slash. I would have drafted
Maryland
now
slash.
slash.
Yeah, I'm drafting now Dick Dale, so I don't know what you were talking about.
All right. All right. Running back. I want someone who's just gonna fucking power through. I'm gonna go with Nancy Wilson from Heart.
Wow.
That's my running back. Just because there's a clip of her playing "Crazy on You" live, and it's just like the most badass thing ever. That intro, as running back, yeah. And then of course, just like Barracuda is just you hear that and you just feel like you have to run somewhere. I feel like that energy is what she brings.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, now I gotta make another pick. Jesus.
Hold on, before you make your last pick, did you see that David Thomas owned you in the chat?
I did not, because I can't see the chat anymore.
David Thomas has owned all of us except you, Will, so don't worry about it.
Well, what can we say? It's coming. So he said Rage Against the Machine is when you get mad at your computer. Or your internet.
Fuck.
That's really hardcore.
Yeah, that's good.
That's kind of
really
fucked up,
good.
actually.
Yeah. Thanks, Kenny. I agree.
All right, I think maybe somebody needs to step in. Let's mute David for a little bit.
I think we need a reset.
A little moderation out there.
I think now's a good time for a can check. Will, what are you drinking?
Yeah, a lot of toxicity in the chat. All right, I'll start it off. Founders All Day IPA. I know it's night, but this is a great beer that does well any time of the day or night. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah, I'm cruising with a nice Nightlight, Night Shift Brewing Company. It's been my go-to for a while. I don't see any reason to change for tonight.
Hell yeah. Kenny, do you have anything?
I got a cup of old this morning black coffee because that's the life I'm living.
All I had in my house was the mango cart, and I didn't want Will to make fun of me, so I ran to the liquor store right before this, tried to find the most on-theme beer, and I got Stamos on drums and guitar.
Ooh. Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's a double
All right.
IPA. It's tasty. Tastier than I thought it was going to be when I bought it for the bit.
Listen, I like IPAs, but at this point, you could just grab a random one with a cool label, and they all taste the same.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
We're not going to do a craft beer draft anytime soon.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that bought me enough time. And I just have to go with this is going to be another Heart pick. I don't mean another member of the band Heart. This is a pick from the Heart. And at tight end, I'm going to go with Steve Miller.
What band is this from?
Just on Mark Maron's WTF.
What? Did you just say what band is Steve Miller from? Fuck you, Will.
It's pretty good.
What? Did you say tight end?
Yeah, tight end.
I'm doing a really bad job of listening to the first part of when you start talking.
That's fair. You could blame it on lag, and I wouldn't know any otherwise. Yeah, Steve, that's one. This is one where I just had to pick my favorite left on the list because we're getting down to the bottom of the barrel here as far as my board goes.
Really?
I mean, as far as who I can justify, I should say.
I mean, I don't know if you listen to me. I've done a pretty weak job, I think. Here we go. We getting a little Steve Miller action?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know any either. I'm sorry.
Just tune in.
I'm anticipating my pick. I'm seeing see if I remember the list.
All right. Well, the stage is yours.
For wide receiver, I'm picking a classic, an ode to my roots growing up. I interpreted wide receiver as someone who can kind of do it all, is fast, can catch, just a little bit of, well-rounded. I'm picking Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Sure.
Classic,
Yeah.
understated rhythm / lead guitar player. Fantastic. He plays licks like, but with swagger.
Yeah. Rock solid fundamentals is what you need.
Rock solid.
It'll never die.
The kind of guitar player that at training camp they'd be like, Keith, take him around for a lap. You know what to do. Like that kind of like.
Yes, coach.
Yeah.
He's British, right? Yes, coach.
Yes, coach.
Yes, yes, coach.
What of it?
Righto.
Don't tell me what to do.
This is the rest of the show, guys.
I don't have a Keith Richards. I got a Ringo, and that's a borderline at best.
The best part of this is that yes, coach probably sounds about the same in a British accent in real life.
Yeah.
Well.
All right, who's up, Arthur?
Right, I'm going to jump in. Wide receiver. I think I still need to grab a wide receiver. I'm going to go Stevie Ray Vaughan. And that's for a few reasons. One, he's got incredible coordination, the most powerful hands that I've ever seen. They're not going to let a single thing slip through. He'll just be a guaranteed surefire hit. If Bruce Springsteen can hit Stevie Ray Vaughan from down the field, I feel like I could get down to the touchdown every single time. That's as much football as I was prepared to say. So here we go.
Yeah. That was like 95% smooth.
Yeah. Landing this bus. Here we go.
Oh man. Does he have notoriously big hands? Big strong hands?
It's not necessarily the size of the hands, it's the strength. He will bend a crazy thick guitar string to an obscene distance in order to achieve sort of his musical ideas. And I feel like that translates really well to football. Just a very, very big string that's shaped kind of like an egg.
My guitar teacher growing up had a giant poster of Stevie Ray Vaughan behind him. He loved the guy. Always trying to get me to play Stevie Ray licks.
Well, you want to break off one of those for us right now, Kenny?
I would always opt to play Angus Young licks instead.
Preview of Kenny's next pick.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Will, you got back to back here.
I know, and I'm not ready for either. Okay.
And the chat should be aware that we're taking bands as a defense.
Yeah, that's good foreshadowing because I am going to take my defense next pick. And I was thinking along the same lines as you. You know, what do we want on defense? We want a lot of freaking people. So at defense, I am going to take Parliament Funkadelic.
Wow.
Strong.
So what I like about them is they're a combination of having a shitload of people, but they also have 3 guitarists, right? Which is, I think, basically the max number of guitarists you can have in a band before things start imploding. You know?
Yeah.
So, any additional commentary?
I mean, I couldn't step on that in a second. It's a strong pick.
Yeah.
I will say, not the biggest band there is.
What's bigger?
Well, give me a couple of picks.
Okay, all right. So I still have my kicker. Oh God, and I need a running back. All right. Wow.
0 RB strategy from Will.
There's not a single person that watching this is going to understand that. Okay. At kicker, you know, I'm going to take. He's kind of a weird guy, but he's got strong kicker energy, and you know, I'll be honest. I saw him live, and he is unbelievable. He kind of became a joke early in his career, but he's got the chops, and that's going to be John Mayer.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a good pick, Jerry Garcia and John Mayer, because John Mayer is touring with the Dead and Company.
Wow.
Yeah,
Synergy. Team
That's
synergy.
Oh, that's where I saw him. Yeah, that's right.
you've got a great generational franchise coming together here.
Oh yeah, that was a fun show, as you can tell.
Just passing the torch.
All right, I'll jump in with a really quick defense. I'm going to draft the Polyphonic Spree purely for numbers. I don't listen to their music in particular. I don't really know very much about them. What I do know is that on their Wikipedia page, they have over 20 people listed under current members and then about 3 times that many under past members. So if I just pick a window in time for them, I can just win on volume alone.
It looks like they're mostly a choir.
Yep.
Okay.
But St. Vincent, noted guitarist St. Vincent, was the guitarist for them, so I do think they count as a band for purposes of this draft.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
My mom in the chat saying, "Will, you saw him," as if I didn't, as I draft him, say that I saw him. Love you, Mom.
Just casual reminder, Will.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. I saw it with her. We went to the show together.
Nice.
Okay. Anyways, probably I love St. Vincent. I forgot to put her on my board, and I feel like an idiot.
So is it my okay. So I'm gonna go for kicker here, and I gotta walk you through because kicker, I'm looking for an oddball, and I'm I don't totally know what to do here. We mentioned Buckethead. There's also the guitar player Monkey from Korn. But I think I gotta go with my heart, and for kicker, I'm choosing Frank Zappa.
No, no, Kenny.
Yeah, man, that's how you
The
know.
oddball.
With Prince gone, he's my only kicker left.
Oh my god!
There's Arthur. There's always Monkey from Korn.
I would never.
You're fucking kidding me.
Fuck. I mean, can you talk us through Frank Zappa? I think I know why I would choose that, but I want to know from your perspective.
Frank Zappa, like, not even maybe guitar, like guitarist, maybe not is not even the right guitarist is to undersell Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa's a composer, got into it trying to make avant-garde like orchestral music, and he realized his vision through Frank Zappa and the Mother's Invention in the 60s, just like this force of nature, just making like writing sheet music, just crazy stuff. Like, Frank Zappa's in his own world, but comes out like Frank Zappa, like, to have Frank Zappa be the QB, not the right move, but to bring Frank Zappa out to kick for that one moment, he's going to do something no one's going to forget.
It's that idiosyncratic perfection for me.
Yeah. Go for it. You tell me why I stole it.
No, your argument is, as far as I can tell, exactly what I would have said. I just think I want him on my team, so I'm glad he's on the board, but I also will be sad for the rest of the draft about that.
Exploding Lobster, absolutely right in the chat. Yes, the reaction of when someone gets their pick sniped is the best part of any show that we do.
Especially for a kicker.
So, way to go, Kenny.
Especially the late round kicker that everyone was hoping to steal in the last round.
This has to be the latest reaction like that, and from two people.
All right. So I'm gonna go complete audible here for my kicker, my backup choice, and this is while Frank Zappa would have been kind of like an aesthetic choice, kicker, this one's gonna be purely physical.
Robot is back.
And Will, if you could throw this image up on your screen that I just sent in the chat, I'm gonna go with Chuck Berry as my kicker.
Oh, hell yeah!
Purely for the duck walk that he does. Well, do you have the image?
No, man, I'm showing the draft sheet.
Oh, okay. Cool. Scroll down so you can see his feet. Yeah. That thing. That thing where he slides across the stage kicking. It's a kicking motion. It's the best we can do as a guitarist for kicker. That right there is. He's the only one with who's shown any actual competency at moving their foot forward with velocity. So that's my kicker.
All right, Kenny, you're up again. We're pushing Anthony to the back of the round again.
Anthony, you go.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Was I lagged that whole time?
I'm confident in my pick. I'm confident.
Oh.
I just appreciate any time you can stall while I figure out what my kicker is going to look like.
All right, my defense, we're going with a band. I'm going with the scariest sounding band. I'm going to go with Anthrax as the defense. The band Anthrax. It's got the dude with the big scary beard, and their name is fucking Anthrax. Good luck scoring.
I feel like the Toxin Anthrax I could understand, but the band, to me, it's like a small group of guys, and none of them is like, in my recollection, that physical.
Just give me this, Arthur.
I'm sorry. I just want to understand it better.
What's your favorite Anthrax song, Anthony?
Oh, let me think about it. Probably bring the noise.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more than I know about Anthrax, so this fluff is completely. I cannot call
You
it.
didn't know it, Arthur. We Googled it.
But you can't call me out on it because you didn't know either.
Yeah, I don't want to invite this question back on my side.
Yeah.
Oh, Arthur, what's your favorite Anthrax song? Whatever Anthony said.
Isn't one of their songs "Walk"? No.
That's Pantera.
Oh shit! I don't know
Yeah.
Anthrax then either.
They're not very good. They're a terrible defense. All right.
I'm done. I'm just glad to be fucking done with my team.
All right.
Frozen on cue.
I gotta pick a defense, and there's a lot of heavy hitters, right? There's all kinds of bands that haven't been picked: AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Queen, Metallica, huge names. But there's only one that has a fun football name that is pure quality over quantity, and they're Canadian as hell, and that's Rush, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rush, I don't like their music. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, I don't like Rush. Then I see a live video, I'm like, these guys rule. They slay. I just think like you get on stage, you'd be like, oh, look at these Canadian idiots. And then they just start shredding. And there's only 3 of them. It's a real the movie 300 moment. It's great.
Do either of you have the Tom Sawyer riff kind of on command? Or can you estimate one?
No.
I got the beginning, I think. Which is
Well, I'm
like,
so glad you had.
Holy diver! No, different song.
something like
Yeah.
that. Right?
Yeah. Bingo.
All right. Kicker. I'm really sad to see Frank Zappa gone. So I think I'm just going to go with kind of the second fiddle to Frank Zappa, both in real life and in now football, which is Steve Vai, the guitar hero who joined Frank Zappa's band, got discovered, got elevated, but just isn't as good as Frank Zappa, and I just have to accept that.
Steve who?
Steve Vai. V-A-I.
V-A-I?
Yeah.
All right.
You might know him for looking weird when he plays a guitar.
That doesn't really narrow down the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in the same world as like Joe Satriani, end of list.
Yeah.
Uwe Malmsteen.
2 more examples. Oh, man. Okay. I had so much time to think of another pick, and I still didn't get there. That's fun. Man.
There's always Monkey from Korn.
I did think of Monkey from Korn. A monkey at running back? No, that sounds fun. I did go 0 RB, wait until the last round to take my running back, and there's a real head versus heart situation going on.
Just take the head and the heart.
Everybody's been taking heart. I think I'm leaning head. Okay. At running back, I think you want like an angry, basically like a rolling ball and knives style. So I'm going to take Angus Young from AC/DC. I just think that's the kind of like attack mentality that I want out of a running back. Technically, yeah, it might not be the best drafted here, but I think between Prince and Angus Young, the vibe is there. Who's got AC/DC queued up?
Oh fuck, how's it going? Or there's a
He's
million.
got the guitar for it.
Yeah. Fuck Stevie Ray Vaughan.
That's why I have this guitar. Angus Young. I'm sure that's the answer why everyone has an SG mostly.
Absolutely.
I just want everyone in the chat to know Anthony's had a guitar this entire time but refused to bring it out for the show.
I did. Yes, it's an acoustic guitar, and I'm not good at playing it, so it was 0 for 2.
All right, Anthony, let's hear your team first because your internet seems to be cooperating right now.
Okay, good. I'm pick 6 string. My coach is Ziggy Stardust. At the helm, we have Jimi Hendrix. I think a pretty chalk pick at QB. Running back, we got Nancy Wilson from Heart. Wide receiver, Tom Morello, the gadget player. Tight end, we have Steve Miller, Chuck Berry at kicker, and defense is Anthrax. See, I feel like I started off strong and then got super rattled by the internet, and my team kind of fell off a cliff after round 3.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. All right, let's work backwards in terms of order. Kenny, love your squad. Why don't you walk us through it?
All right. At the top, we got Coach Nigel Tufnell, Spinal Tap. QB, we got modern-day blues maestro Jack White himself. Then a running back, you said it best, Will, a ball of knives, and that's Eddie Van Halen, just shredding speed, style, and also the composer of the band. And then for tight end, we got a real tank of a performer, just Joan Jett, simple basics but aggressive. Then we got Keith Richards rounding everything out. Followed by a wild card Frank Zappa. And then on the defense, we got, am I allowed to change this if I want to?
What are you going to change it to?
I would love to change it to Queen. But I'll stick with Rush for the rules. I made my choice. I made my bones. We got Queen in. We made a last minute phone call. It turns out that, the fans told me that Geddy Lee's voice is trash and that we got to get
Queen Rush combo.
We got Queen / Rush. It means we've got it's Rush with Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
perfect.
Unfair.
Problem solved.
Or it's Canadian Queen.
So that's it. It's
Prime
both
Minister.
understated bands that you might laugh at and you get cocky and then they just crush.
All right.
Solid.
I'll run down the Cleveland Brown Sound. As coach, we've got the Comadoof Warrior from Mad Max Fury Road there to keep everybody on target and driving down the field. Quarterback, we have Bruce Springsteen because you can't get better or more All-American than Bruce. Running back, James Hetfield for just the physicality, the strength. Tight end, Dick Dale, just because he's a massive man who also has the respect, the generational respect of the entire team. Stevie Ray Vaughan at wide receiver, not going to let anything slip through his fingers. Polyphonic Spree, not going to let anything slip through their ranks. And finally, kicker, Steve Vai. Not as good as Frank Zappa, but still up there in terms of that idiosyncratic style.
I love that your defense, Polyphonic Spree, has ranks like they're a fucking army.
Form the phalanx. Form the barricade.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I think if you had pivoted to something like the edge and then made the argument, like, who do you want coming in and kick in the clutch? A guy with the edge. That might have been a strong kicker pick.
It's solid. It didn't occur to me. And that's just why you're the professional running the show.
Yeah. Well, now I'm regretting it. I kind of wish I took the edge over John Mayer, but whatever. It was, he killed it. All right. So my team, rounding it out, the Les Paul Tagliabues, coached by Ernesto de la Cruz from the brilliant film Coco. At QB, pure sex. That's Prince. At wide receiver, a classic. We got Slash. He's a badass. At tight end, we've got good vibes that are going to permeate throughout the team. Jerry Garcia. At kicker, the weirdo that really brings it, John Mayer. At defense, we just want bodies, Parliament Funkadelic. And then a running back, Kenny, you said it best when you were quoting me, Rolling Ball of Knives. Angus Young.
Well, there it is. That's the guitarist drafts. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Arthur. I'll be putting these teams into a collage and posting them on Twitter for the audience to vote on.
Any guys that you guys had left on your board that you thought, I wish I had maybe drafted this person? Obviously, Kenny Queen was there for you.
Eric Clapton, Pete Townsend, Trey Anastasio, George Harrison, Ace Frehley, Johnny Ramone, Dimebag Darrell, Dwayne Allman, Randy Rhodes, tons of them.
I had Kurt Cobain. That was the big one. That could have gotten on there, but didn't. Mm-hmm. Dave Grohl, too, for that matter.
Kurt Cobain was almost my QB pick, but I think it would have been. I want
someone who knows more theory.
Yeah.
I want someone who's going to last for a dynasty.
Oh, come on, dude.
Buddy. No, come on.
Come on, Anthony. Cut his internet back out again.
I've been spitting out these gems the whole time. You just haven't heard them.
Dwayne Allman. I saw Allman Brothers live. They were unbelievable. Although I think Dwayne was dead at that point. But the music carries on.
Dwayne's been dead for a real long time.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he wasn't there for that show I saw.
Santana was highest on my list that I didn't take.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, David Gilmour of Pink Floyd was another QB pick of mine that I was surprised not to see up there.
Some solid options. Do we have time for me to do a quick plug before we
Absolutely.
Yeah, we sure
So,
do.
if you want to see me work on some of the various hobbies that I have, including video games, guitar, 3D modeling and sculpting, and much more, come through to my show on 2MB Studios right here on this channel tomorrow, 8 p.m., and every Wednesday thereafter. I have a lot of fun doing the show, and hopefully people want to come and check it out.
What is your show called?
That's Arts Crafts. Recently, we've been doing Arts Spycraft and playing Hitman 3.
Nice. Very nice. Be sure to check that out. And be sure to check out KillJ as well. Follow them on TikTok and Twitter and check out their sick bug videos that I genuinely love so much. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Arthur, for being on the show. That's the guitar drafts. I'm glad I made it through. Maybe someday I'll get to talk to Kenny and Arthur.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun talking in your stead. I guess there's some people in the chat saying, why aren't we taking the members of Tenacious D? And I like Tenacious D as much as the next guy. I love Jack Black as an actor, but it feels a little gimmicky. We try to take this more seriously than that.
It says, if anything, I would have taken them as a coach for fictional. They're more fictional than real in my mind.
I love the fake character Jack Black.
And the other guy.
Kyle Gass.
Thank you. Yeah.
That sounds like a fake name, though.
It does. Stay tuned for what's going on. Coming up on this channel, it's a roundtable discussion with Ben Scuria, Lisa Oakley, Marcus Cardona, Jair Sundaresh, Ashley Volts, Chris Kaufman, and Sarah Burns. Before we close out, Will, do you have any closing thoughts?
Yeah, so I'm kind of sitting like this because there's a light over here that's really, really bright and was distracting pre-show. So I kind of just put myself in the corner. But I do feel like leaning like this did inform my energy in a way that I liked for the show. So I might just keep doing it this way. It's not that comfortable, but I feel different and it's impacting me, I think, in a positive way.
That's good. The internet cutting out definitely affected my energy as well, in probably the opposite direction. I'm glad that you had a positive experience, and I look forward to figuring out something to change for next week. This has been, maybe moving is the answer.
Yeah, right. You just come over here. We have great internet.
That honestly, I should just do the show at your house around the corner.
That's right.
This has been Boy Detectives Presents I Wish We Had a Catchphrase.